This review is on ATP. For lack of a simpler way to put it, ATP is cellular fuel. It stands for adenosine triphosphate. Now, anytime a cell has to do anything that involves energy and work, it needs a fuel supply, and that fuel supply is ATP. Not just for our cells, but for every living thing. Now, the ATP molecule looks something like this. You have an adenosine with 3 phosphates joined end to end. And the energy of the molecule is harvested when the molecule is broken. And it's broken right here. So the energy that ATP supplies for life is between that second and third phosphate. Now we're constantly using ATP to sustain life functions. So when we're using ATP, we have to break it. We break that third phosphate off and it becomes ADP, adenosine diphosphate. There's that third phosphate, and we now have energy for cell work, and we get to live another moment. Now, we're constantly doing this, but we can never run out of ATP or it's over. So we have to constantly replenish ATP. So the fancy word for putting this back together again is phosphorylation, adding that third phosphate back. So we've got our spent fuel, ADP. We have to attach that third phosphate back on, and we need an energy source for that. That's where the calories in food comes from, carbs, fats, and proteins, and that produces ATP, and again, we can use it and continue to live. Now, the process by which this happens is known as cellular respiration, using harnessing food energy to replenish the ATP.